Tonight, I actually just talked to Corey and he said that they had invited about 180 people. We said to prep for about 120 to 130. The main thing that he really wanted me to prep tonight was the chicken salad sandwiches, or the chicken salad wraps. He's had them before at my parents' place. Me and my mom have made them for him. So that's the main thing we wanted. We also did a fruit tray, a crudité tray, which is raw veggies with some ranch dip, and then made some garlic crostinis and had some crackers and cheese trays too. So chicken salad. Let's see. We had grapes, nuts. I used toasted pine nuts this time. A lot of times we'll do pecans or toasted walnuts, but small enough pieces that you can eat them. Green onions instead of regular onions. I make my own mayonnaise with a whole grain Dijon mustard, and then I use vinegar in it also to kind of give it that little zip, almost like a Miracle Whip. But I make my own mayonnaise from scratch, and then we had fresh Italian parsley into it also. So, and we oven roast the chickens. That's probably the key of it, is oven roasting the chickens, getting the flavor into the chicken. Because if the chicken's bland, then it'll make everything else bland. You can't really mask that. So. Just kind of flavor profile. They wanted to go with some finger foods, some less expensive. They were on a budget, so I usually try to work within the parameters of the budget more than anything. The first question that I ask is, what's your budget? What are you looking to spend? And they tell me, and then I suggest food items that you can use for that. When you're doing caterings and things like this, you can actually cut down on the portion size and make them look fuller, but it's less food. So that way, as they go through the line, they think they're getting more, but ultimately at the end, there's still plenty of food left. So that way, everybody can get a chance to come through, and then that way, if they want to go through again, they can. Well, you want to set it up so that it's inviting. You don't want people just to skip straight through to something, or you don't want to put the heavier, more meaty items or more expensive items right at the front, because a lot of people tend to hit that really hard, take all those, and then there's nothing left for anybody else except for, you know, the less expensive things, the things that people don't eat on as much, fruit items, just veggies, or if you have nuts or little things like that. So we usually try to put the chicken wraps or the heavier items at the end, and give them a chance to come through the line, and as they shop, basically going through the line, they see, oh, I'd like this, try this, and then they've got their eye on that one or two things towards the end that they can't wait to get to, and that's their piece de resistance, if you will, and that's what they're really after, but at the same time, they're filling their plate as they go. So there's kind of a method to setting up a buffet a certain way, because you don't want people to take all the good food and leave everything else for everybody else to come scavenge for. So. Yeah, one of the other things, and we didn't do it tonight, but I'd like to share a little bit. You can control how much people eat by giving them smaller plates, smaller cups, things like that. If you want to really kind of budget out, you don't have to. You can make it look really big and full, but people are only going to put as much on their plate as they can hold. They can come back and get seconds, but if you give them these huge plates and these big cups, they're going to fill them up because they don't want to have to come back. And then once they fill them up, they go and sit down and somebody else doesn't get any. A lot of times you'll see a lot of food just get wasted because they'll get a little bit of everything, try a couple of things, throw it away, and go back and get the thing they did like. So if you set it up a little bit smaller portion sizes, plates or cups, they'll get what they can there, go on, eat it, then come back and get it if they still want to.